Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Those meeting me for the first time, my name is Generica Barilund, and this is the best of two worlds, like I said, where we talk about both sides of the coin. And now guys, I am on leave. Because of something special that is coming. I have to wait for that to see that. But even when I'm on leave, I actually don't change my routine much, apart from the fact that now I don't wake up very early in the morning. I wake up later, but I still eat my breakfast later in the day. So here I have made some Kenyan chai. This here, inside here is the ordinary black tea bags. I have ginger inside here. I have cardamom. I boiled them together and some very little milk. So I want to make my eggs, but so I'll show you. I don't normally eat bread, but today I feel like I want to eat some bread. So I'll show you how I make my bread as we go. So let's go and pick some things on my farm. Kidding. Let's go and pick some grass onion outside here. It has rained a lot at night. How is everybody doing? How is everybody holding up? It has rained. It needed to. Because it was a bit dry. The weekend was beautiful, and so here is my grass onion. I want to pick some. Oh, my tomatoes are really growing tall. So I want to pick some grass onion. So I try and pick the very thick ones. There, I have picked some. I'm not going to use a lot. You see how dry it was. I was away over the weekend. It was so dry. There was nobody to water, so my flowers were almost dried up. But they'll come up with the rain. The flowers are doing well. This flower has yellow flowers. I can't wait for it to bloom. It's a bit chilly. Today, but good. The weather could change and become a bit warmer during the day. I normally eat 3 eggs, but I just make, I'll make those 3. I'll put this back. because at the countryside I carried the countryside knife by mistake. And then I'll put my So I've cut my spring onions, grass onions. Added them into my eggs. You can add anything you want. You can add paprika, you can add tomatoes, you can add cheese, you can add any spices. Here I will put black pepper and white pepper. Put some of this. Throw this because I'm going to use it. I reduce the heat of the chai so that it can get that brown dark color. So here I've added a bit of salt, and then here in the pan I have added avocado oil. This avocado oil I buy from Costco here. So I put a little bit on the pan, but you can use any oil of your choice. It doesn't matter which one you use. So I let this to heat a bit, and my tea here I have reduced the fire because I want it to get that golden color. pieces as you want. I just want 2 pieces. So if you're making for the whole family, this is just a different way to spice up your fruit course so that there is not that monotony of breakfast, especially when you're on leave. So this you can make more pieces. If the family is big, you can add more eggs. Like I said, you can add cheese to your eggs, and yeah, you can make more bread if you're making for the whole family. And I just need 2 eggs for me. If you just don't want to eat. Let it cook. If you don't like, if you want it a bit wet, you do it as you like it. I like my egg a bit well done, but mostly it's the bread. I want it more crunchy. You can tell how well the egg is cooked by just touching it like this. There we go. And then what remains, I'll just make an omelette. I'll not put any oil because the pan is already greasy.